Hello, everybody. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round one of day 1A of Gen Con. Well, this is the North American Championship. Super excited to be here with you. Can I get some BB-8s in the chat? Some thumbs up for the start of this epic showdown. We got a lot of rounds of X-Wing for you guys this weekend. We got day 1A, we got day 1B, and of course we got day 2. Now, looking at what has been relayed, the rules for this tournament is the players need to get. We have a total of 7 rounds for the Swiss. Total of 7 rounds for Swiss, and you need to go 6-1 or better in order to get into day 2. So with that means with the number of people we have today, it's about a little over. Let's see, look at what's our table numbers. A little over 100. It looks like we're honestly only have 3 or 4 people who can achieve that. So super excited about that. And I want to remind you guys that we are on mobile internet, so things might be a little bit of a delay. So forgive that. If that happens, if we get a little bit out of sync, don't worry. Be happy. Before we go too far, I want to go ahead and say thank you so much to our round sponsor, or really our day sponsor, Curled Paw Creatives. Use coupon code GenCon19 for 15% off. So, as for a sub goal for today, let's go ahead and get that on the. Make sure it's in the right spot. It sure is. There it is. There's a sub goal. We're looking for 100 subs for this weekend. Can we get there? And we got some sweet swag we're going to be giving away. Let's go ahead and start by breaking down these lists before we talk about that too much. On the left, we have Ken Cho out of Denver, bringing a version of the Hatchet Man, people like to call it. You got Major Vinder with Fire Control System, Advanced Proton Torpedoes, Advanced Slam, and the OS-1 loadout. Rounding the list out, he's got Whisper with Juke, Passive Sensors, and Fifth Brother, and Colonel Jendon with Emperor Palpatine. On the right, we have Bradley flying a Soontirfell Mini Swarm combination here, an archetype that we really don't see too much. I'm excited to see how those perform. In the Mini Swarm, we have 2 Obsidian Squadron pilots, Night Beast and Howlrunner, as well as Soontirfell with Elusive, Afterburners, and Shield upgrade. So we got 67 minutes on the clock. I want to remind you guys that we got 7 rounds of Swiss happening. Super excited for today. I want to say thank you to FFG for all their help. No, Wade. Getting the stink eye. For getting the tournament set up and allowing us to be here today. Now, with the mobile internet situation, I have to be very careful how I use the internet. That sounds funny, but I can't have too many windows open. I'm going to see if our poll will work here. I like to do polls at the beginning of matches, so let's see if this doesn't break the internet here. So, Ken or Brad? Champion choosing time seems to have not be arguing with me yet. But it didn't pop up. Oh, that's working. Where's my poll, bro? There it is. Poll is up. Why does it look like that? That's not what our poll box is supposed to look like. Thank you for being patient with the round one workarounds. That's better. That's what we like to see. All right, looks like things are working. Nothing's broken yet. We'll turn off the poll in the first engagement. Super easy to participate. 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 for Ken, 2 for Brad. Who do you think has the advantage in this match? Or who do you want to win? Choose your champion. Let's just see who's favored in this match by our audience. So Bradley, taking a straight line joust. I think he's trying to see if he can catch Whisper in this lane. Looks like Ken stayed cloaked, so he a little bit of a just planning on not engaging this turn, essentially. Now, I want to remind you guys, some people play this way with the Force tokens next to the ship. So Palpatine is on the shuttle there, and Whisper has Fifth Brother, which is why there's a Force token there as well. We'll also take some time and look at some of these abilities that we don't see too often, or maybe that people aren't entirely familiar with. Let's talk about Night Beast. Night Beast says, after you fully execute a blue maneuver, you may perform a focus action. So Night Beast there in green could have just taken a focus there, focus evade. Might be just, first round jitters. It happens. People forget their triggers all the time. I want to shout out to all of our subscribers. I don't know if you guys noticed the change in the sub badges. We're now, we got 4 different levels of sub badges. We got the base Y-Wing for anybody who's within 1 and 2 months. Once you hit 3 months, you get the single green star behind you. Once you hit 6 months in a row, you get the 2 blue stars. And then once you hit 9 months, you got 3 red stars until you upgrade to the triple Gold Squadron helmets. You got the Boba Fett mask, the TIE pilot, and the Rebel X-Wing head. And I'm working with Twitch to try to get them to agree to make me a partner. We're only an affiliate here at Gold Squadron, yes, even with all the hours that we put in. Because once we can unlock partner, we will be allowed to continue. We'll add more sub badges for people who go past a year, which I would love to do. So hopefully soon. All right, Whisper 1 banking. Still cloaked, though. Go ahead and turn this up so we can listen in. Thank you to Lou the Lunatic for those gifted subs. Thank you so much. Getting those tokens out the way. Way to start strong, community. Thank you so much. Hitting 34 subscribers within the first few minutes. Thank you so much. All right, Whisper banking in. Looks like he'll probably have a range 3 shot there on Whisper. Oh, hide and seek just hit the 12 months. Got that triple helmets. Yes. Yeah, it looks like Bradley does have some fundamental questions there. Some confusion. Happens. It happens. But Ken helping him out, answering all the questions he has. And that is a range 3 attack from Soontir into, range 2 attack into Whisper. All right, and here's 4 dice. Whisper is cloaked and safe. So Whisper's cloaked, so unable to shoot. And he's going to be using a proton torpedo because of the OS1 arsenal loadout, he is able to actually use, still attack. So here comes Proton Torpedo, 4 dice. He can only reroll 1 dice because of fire control, but honestly doesn't need it. He can use a focus or Palpatine. Go ahead and use his own focus. He's out of arc, uses that ability to turn it into a crit. And he spends the evade, but he's gone. Oh no, she has a shield upgrade. Could die, could die. Depend. Hit and 2 crits. Crit number 1 is Wounded Pilot. Crit number 2, Weapons Failure. So that shield upgrade really coming into effect there. Weapons Failure, Wounded Pilot. So High Runner staying alive means that the High Runner ability is still active. So we'll go ahead and measure for the next attack. Should be Jendin. Oh, no, excuse me, that's High Runner going into the shuttle. 2 hits. Rolls an evade, takes a shield. On to Colonel Jendin. Jendin's coming up. All right. That's another hit. He's debating token use. He's going to go ahead and use Palpatine to change 1. Alrighty. Sorry about that. The table audio is not supposed to be on. Had one toggle switched. All right, here comes Jendin. One hit, one evade. All right, Obsidian. Range 3. Reroll it in the box. He's got High Runner. Forgets about High Runner. Gets one anyway. Just one. So I got to go help Ken. Ken has his cards mixed up. All righty. Let's go ahead and update some things. We got all of the issues fixed there with the shields. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Looks good. All right, looks like we're doing all right there. I'm warming up too, guys. All right. So looking at the score here, Ken is ahead 26-0. One of the things I want to see here is what is Ken going to do with that decloak? What's the plan there? He's in kind of a funky spot, and Jendon does move first, so he can get out of the way. I'm guessing, actually, let me go ahead and switch to yellow, not red. All right, so complete opposite direction. Just trying to get inside of that bubble of Soontir. There's the evade. And we got the ties up next. All right, 4 straight. Oh, rips the TIE Fighter off. Brutal. All right, they're all 4K, and they're trying to catch Whisper. This is a good move by Bradley. Might be a newer player, but not dumb. Okay, he's 3K'ing with the front ones. Good morning, Neos. Hopefully you are doing well. I know I am. That shuttle sitting in front. Sitting in front of there. It's got a couple of range one shots coming into it. Fast walk. You know what's the funny thing, fast walk with the, I don't know if you guys are aware, those of you who are watching, we have, is it 6 weeks straight of weekend X-Wing content coming to you guys live. And so fast walk, in this stretch, you will hit that year. I know you will. Ken looking at his options, debating on an action. He's going to do the coordinate action. Coordinating a focus to Whisper. That probably tells me that he thinks Whisper's going to bump, most likely. 1 forward for Vinder. Will clip the debris there, but that's not the end of the world. He'll have to lose an action, gain a stress token, and a roll. Only takes damage on a crit, so no damage there. All right. Here goes Howl Runner. And that's an attempted 3K as well, but that will bump forward. All right, judge call. I'll see what the judge call is for. It might be a request to move a ship for them. All right, they're going to go ahead and ask the judge to execute the maneuver here. So while they're doing that, I do want to say thank you to Eldraft27 for their 9 months of Twitch subscribing. And Reality Lemon, thank you so much. Also 5 months, currently in a 4-month streak. Love it. All right, so what they're checking here is whether or not Whisper would land in front of the TIE Fighter, and also the angle, which will change the available shots. Drazad hitting 13 months. Got that out of there. Isophane, we got a lot of events happening. Maybe do I underestimate? I don't want to get greedy. Isophane in the chat says, I feel you underestimate your viewers and community. Not even halfway through the first game, and you're about halfway through the sub goal. Creating attainable goals. All right. That's a good... All right, so barrel roll here from Soontir Fel. Range 1 shot on Whisper. Will most likely have the bullseye. Getting the focus. They're checking the timing on Soontir. It is at the start of engagement. Game Chief Online, thank you for your donation. So the question here is if Soontir's ability is an action or not. It is not. So just a player wondering if he's able to do a second, get 2 focus tokens if you wanted it. Just double checking the understanding, but he doesn't want the stress anyway because he gets it for free. All right, we're at the start of engagement. Soontir has range 1 shot. I'm assuming he's taking the shot on Whisper. Yes, he's got 4 dice in his hand. Here we go. All right, so no focus results there, just 2. Whisper probably takes a damage here. Yep, there's 1. There's nothing he can do about that. I don't think, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, it takes 1 shield. I guess he could have spent his evade, but I wasn't expecting that. So one of the Obsidians has been how Swarm Tactics. This is going into Major Vendor. Takes hit crit. That crit is going to stick. Fuel leak on the shuttle. Fuel leak, for those of you who don't know, if you suffer another crit, you take an additional damage. couldn't find the crit tokens over there using a fuse marker. All right, this is Howlrunner shot into Whisper. And forces him to burn a token here. He doesn't want to take another shield. Just go ahead. He should probably just spend the focus here. So that he can shoot Whisper back. Excuse me, not shoot Whisper. Shoot Howlrunner back. Spending the focus. All right, advanced proton torpedo. Little overkill, but he's got him. Range 1 from Vinder into Howlrunner. Ken, I don't think you can because OS1 says you. Oh, you're not. Ignore my face. Never mind. He has no weapons disabled, so he's good. Spending the target lock. And uses the force. Was a little greedy there. But he got the Howlrunner kill. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that he used the force there because he's basically taken away a modification from the shuttle. He could have killed her no matter what. That's confidence. That's why. It's machismo. Oh, he did fire that out of order. All right, so that is going to be the end of Night Beast. So Pink, number Pink, will ironically probably be the last one alive. He's probably just going to go into the shuttle. No Howlrunner. Average dice there. And takes another hit on the shuttle. Down the 4-hole there. That's half points. I guess, sorry, he already had half, right? Those things have 10. Yeah, already had half. All right, we got 40 minutes left in the round. Bradley is trying to claw back from behind. He's got Soontir and a couple of Obsidian ties left. He does have a fuel leak, but he did not suffer a crit. It was a hit. Both the players have been talking it out during the game, talking a little bit about abilities. Got a more experienced player versus a newer player. Looking at Whisper's decloak options, this honestly might be a turn to not decloak. So that you don't have Whisper chasing you. Also has the option to go to the right, but then you put yourself in front of a debris. Got to move this window out of the way. Got to be able to see that. Fallen 707, what are my thoughts on the First Order Interceptor? Yeah, and the Fireball. They look amazing. They look super good. I'm going to be making a couple videos about them. I took the day, quote-unquote, off yesterday to walk around the vendor hall, did a little bit of shopping for some games for my family. Found some cool stuff. But definitely spent some time just looking at all the really cool stuff that's going. Like I'm glad that they're dipping into the Resistance show pool. You know, that right there provides content for the First Order, who's out of all the factions really lacking in available options. So Major Von Regs Interceptor, very, very nice. All right, getting Vinder out the way. List-wise, I'm going to have to take a look around and take a walk if this game ends early to really get a feel for the meta. It's hard to see from where I am at the moment. So chooses not to decloak. I think that is the best choice. Two straight, gonna lose a stress. Toss down the evade. One thing with Von Regs TIE Fighter, people got to remember it is not an interceptor. Like, people are gonna think like, oh, it can boost barrel roll, but you can't. Sorry, you can't barrel roll boost, right? There's one of those, because the second action can only be either target lock or barrel roll. You don't have both options, one or the other. Boba Orta, I'm doing great. This is round 1 of 7. Round 1 of a total of what will be, let's see, you got 14, maybe up to 18 rounds this weekend. Incorrect, Dio Morales. After you execute. Fully execute. I guess I have that backwards. There's one of the combinations you can't do. I'm not looking at the cards at the moment. Sorry. Barrel roll boost works, not the reverse. Got it. Cool, fam. We accept your apology. Thank you, my friend. There's an evade. All right, range 2 on Soontir. 2 hits. Oh! Blanks out. Spends the evade. Takes 1. Brutal. All right, here's the shuttle. Fordyce used the force. 2 hits, 2 crits. You got 2 evades, takes hit, crit, could survive still. Stunned pilot. And damaged sensor array. So lives, but barely. So stunned pilot is after you execute a maneuver, if you overlap or end on an obstacle, you take a damage. And then the damaged sensor array is you can only perform focus actions. That for an interceptor, that's not a great crit because you definitely want to be using those repositions.
Star Wars Legion players, 30 minutes remaining in the round. 30 minutes for Star Wars Legion.
Lou the Lunatic. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. $32 minutes left in the round. Want to remind you guys that today's stream is brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Use coupon code GenCon19 for 15% off. No minimums, guys. No minimums. Get whatever you need. Get your big tokens, your small tokens. Fuse marker tokens in both big and small sizes are available, as well as landing strut tokens. All kinds of stuff has been thrown up on the shop from the most recent waves. Go ahead, check that stuff out. Again, Gen Con 19 for 15% off, no minimums. Hambone 77. Hugs are not a stream price, but I'm open to it. So he's got the decloak. He's going to get himself away from the gas cloud. Probably just doing a little candy cane action here, I would guess. Gets his evade. So for people who are watching, want to remind you guys that if you've never watched with us before, we always do giveaways at the end of each round. And we're starting that up. Our giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry. All right, I think it's K-turn time most likely. There's a 3K. Hugs are copyrighted by Disney. You guys are ridiculous. All right. Bradley's has his heart set on that shuttle. What's the plan there with the shuttle? He's booking it. He was trying to get out of an arc, which is not going to be fast enough. Those TIE fighters are going to get some shots. Though Ken might be setting up that back arc for Soontir. And he's going to go ahead and flip the fuel leak on Colonel Jendon. Somebody patch that thing up. Vinder, 3 hard. This is the getting out of town. How? Timo asking, how is Soontir is at 1 hull if he has 2 crits? Sorry, I just didn't click it twice. 1 hard here from Whisper. Vinder did collide there, didn't finish that maneuver. I think Ken was trying to do a little slammy slam action, get out of the way. And Soontir looked like he was trying to get out of dodge. He's not going to be making it. Just checking the angles, making sure that everything is on the up and up. Soontir will get a focus token from his ability. It looks like they missed the trigger for Soontir's focus. Is it a May? It is not a May. Bradley, you should have a focus. So focus out. Got to keep it on the up and up. It is not a May. All right, 2 hits coming in from the TIE Fighters. It's got 3 hull left on all right, that seems good. All right, shuttle burned down. Yeah, it looks like the chat, man, you guys are behind. There's definitely a strong delay here. Oh, did I clicked the wrong one. It is not structural damage, guys. It is stunned. Double check. Yeah, it's stunned pilot. Just click the wrong one. It's a drop-down menu, a bunch of S's next to it. My bad. I'm the one in slow motion. Alrighty. So Bradley able to score some points there. Got 57 points out of the shuttle. And Vinder facing the wrong way. Who knows? It's still up in the air. All right, looks like they're ready to go. Decloaking around to the left. Looks like he's hunting a Soontir. Now Soontir has the tools to do this. He's got to get rid. He's got to get rid of that stun pilot though. Excuse me. He's got to get rid of disabled power regulator. Dang, I keep saying the wrong one. What is this? Damage sensor array. That's what the other one he has. He can only do focus actions. 5 straight seems good on Soontir. And he makes that. Looks like he's hungry for some Vinder. Dion, drink a Red Bull. You're right. I do need to wake up. I didn't eat breakfast. That's probably the reason. I was spending this morning getting set up. It was not without drama getting you guys a stream. Never is. But you know what? I do it for you guys because I love you guys. So, yep. Koki had a good Midwestern breakfast. Something deep fried. No, Positive Lies choices do not allow me to do this. All right, Whisper 3 banking in. On the flank of those TIE fighters. Going to have a nice juicy range 1 shot. All right, Soontir. It's coming up. What's the decision here? This might be the 3 sloop. And it is. He's going to be taking a shot from Whisper, but might be able to get some of his own before that time comes. Looks to have Whisper in the bullseye as well, so we'll have a modification. DJ Sathan, that's right. Positive Life choices allow me to play X-Wing longer.
Did you get the faction breakdown?
No. So I have a reporter, Chris Allen, helping me out. He's gonna get me the faction breakdown, so we know what's going on here. Chewbacca, VIP Chewbacca, how you doing, fam? Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, there goes the copyright. Screwed it up. Here we go. Soontir range 1, spending the focus. Try to go out with a bang, baby. 3 hits. And he's got tokens. He can deal. All right, he's going to go ahead and spend the force and take his last shield there on Whisper. Whisper's going to go ahead and attack. Range 1. And that seems good. He's got a target lock, 3 hits. Reroll. And that should be enough if he doesn't natty out. All the dice go outside the box.
Nailed
It happens. It happens. And that's going to be enough to take out that TIE fighter. I got a sideline reporter, Chris Allen, here with the report.
Yeah, well, first of all, I demand your congratulations as a top 4 first order finisher today, as there are 4 top 4 players, or 4 4-star players.
Okay, so what do you got for me?
So 118 players,
118 players.
46 Imperial,
Okay.
15 Rebel,
Okay.
16 Scum, 8 Resistance,
Star Wars Legion
4
players,
First Order,
15 minutes
21 Republic, 9 Separatist.
15 minutes.
Okay.
There's those numbers if you want to like. I don't
Yeah,
know. There's
write
much-
them down.
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, yes.
All right, that works. Oh yeah, so the faction-based prizes are top 1 and top 4 and top 32, I think.
So you're fighting for that tray, right?
Right. I came for the tray. It's what I'm here for. I got to beat out these 3 other jerks. I don't know if this trick's gonna work twice though. If you're showing up for participation dial covers, today was the day.
Yeah.
All right, I sent it to you.
Cool. Thanks, man.
No worries. All right, I'm going to abandon you. Good luck. Thank you, Dion. Goodbye, Twitch chat.
Sorry, I preemptively said that Pink was dead. You're good.
F. Bye, Pink.
I got distracted by your beautiful face.
Nice.
All right, so that faction breakdown, real interesting. See if I can pull that up over here. Trying not to use our internet connection too much. All right, here's a decloak from Whisper. He's hunting down Whisper. That's probably a K turn on Whisper. I mean, that's pretty aggressive for her, but it can happen. Here come the Ks from the TIE Fighters, though. They're coming in hot. Vinder coming around the mountain. Well, I need to, like, wake up here. All good. I do want to take a moment on stream and say that Matt Holland is a beautiful man, and he has a wonderful family. Shout out to his little guy. Yeah. They're good. They're good. So we'll go over that faction breakdown here a little bit more as we finish up this game. So yeah, FO with the least with 4, CIS only 9. Most represented is Imperials. Everything else, there's a fighting chance. Not surprised that Republic is the second leading faction, but it's actually less than what I would have thought at 21. Miss District Foundry, how are you doing today? All right. And the 2 bank is going to leave Soontier in that arc. He can only focus. Belinda Mood, I'm here for the stuff, all the stuff. Oh. Right, he has damage sensor array, I believe. Judge asked them to get that fixed up. When you have that, you have the damage sensor. You can only do focuses. We'll go ahead and it's right there. The damage sensor array is the reason why he can't. No shenanigans. So you could fix crit and then roll. Give him a point. It's first round. He's a newer player. Hit crit. Soontir's off the table. I'm surprised he didn't focus, though. Takes a loose stabilizer. It's the first round jitters, guys. It happens. Bradley's... He's learning. He's learning. Fast walk, very nice. Very nice use of the new emoji there. I like that. So evaded from the TIE fighters. Another TIE fighter coming in on Whisper. Natties, baby. Oh, is it Brian? All right, decloak to the left. Yeah, Belinda Mood, we got new emoji stuff. Anybody who's a subscriber, we got, how many are there, 5 now? There are 5 standard emojis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 standard emojis. You got BB-8, you got your crit, evades, of course, classic Gumboat, and then you got Dion. Gambler Tuba, am I the only one who thinks Phantoms should get the Luke Gunner treatment? I think it's one of those ships that FFG is gonna just come to realize. Wait, this is like it's good. It's really good. It will always be good. And you know, Whisper was still playable even in the Quad Phantom meta. I want to give a shout out here. Chewbacca says, I love you, Dion. Or I love you, Gold Squadron. And it cut it off. I can't see what it was. There's so much love. It didn't even fit in the bounding box. He donated $50. Thank you so much, Chewbacca. Can do the side-to-side method here. Lands, goes over the gas cloud. No action. And which 4 is this? That's the 4K. Phantom exactly where it wants to be. I want to remind you guys that after the game, we are going to be doing our giveaway section brought to you by District Foundry. Use coupon code GenCon19 for 15% also off the District Foundry shop. Kiftan saying that some of his giveaway swag arrived. Yes. Oh, fifth brother there. Changed that to a crit. No dice. Yella off the table. Jude Allen says, so glad I have an at-home class today. Kept some GSP in the background. That's right. Jude Allen, I'm looking at your work. What is this on your screen? You're doing a great job. Yellow TIE Fighter taken off the table. But we will be here. I want to tell you guys, we're going to be here all day. 7 rounds, people. It's going to be a long day. We got 6 weekends straight of X-Wing action happening. We'll talk a little bit about the schedule later, but this is actually maybe this is a good opportunity to go ahead and do that. Chewbacca, my wallet. Oh, you guys are funny. As for the schedule, if you actually type !events in the chat, you will see a link to a calendar that I've made. You can actually, there's a Google Calendar form. You can go ahead and add it to your Google Calendar. And there's also just like printable versions of it. And we have so much stuff. So much stuff. And the game ends with number pink. See? Always happens. Every time. So you can see our literal world tour schedule there. !events. Major Vendor just taking his time, going around the mountain. So this weekend, of course, we're bringing you action through Sunday at the Gen Con North American Championships. Next weekend, we're going to be at the Buenos Aires Open in Argentina. Following that, we'll be flying to the West Coast, covering the Sacramento Hyperspace Trial. After that, we're going to be flying to Poland for the XTC, the X-Wing European Team Championships. At the end of that week, this is now the 23rd, we have the actual European Team Champions, the European FFG Championship. So that's day 1A, day 1B, and a day 2. It's essentially the Gen Con of Europe. It's happening over there. Natties. Oh, he's got the juke. It looks like now he's down to 1 hole. Following that, we have the Nova Open happening the 30th through the 31st. He doesn't have juke. Whisper has juke. I'm confused by you guys. Aha! Got it. You guys are ridiculous.
Please finish the game round that you are currently playing. Upon the completion,
Whisper was stressed.
please turn in your match slip to flight control.
You are correct.
As soon as possible.
Chewbacca 40. Press F for the game state. I guess yeah, this game state is ruined. It's ruined. Honestly, at this point, at this point, it doesn't even matter. Pink will live on in our hearts. We'll just call the score here, 184 to 57. It's fun to complain. Ninja Datura, you are right. You are correct. It is fun to complain. Alrighty. And Vinder puts an end. I guess that was Whisper. Whisper put an end to it. Chewbacca, 25-point defenders. You better quit that. But you know what, guys? You know what time it is? It's giveaway time. It is giveaway time. Super excited here. We're going to start slow, nice and easy. This is round 1. We can't get too crazy right off the bat, but I got some cool stuff for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and start here with some cards. We got some cards for you. Now, if you've never participated in our giveaways, it's super easy to participate. Now, you might be looking at your chat and wondering, like, why is the chat going crazy? So in order to participate in the chat, all you got to do is type something in the chat once I open the chat bot. So I'm going to go ahead and get that opened. Let's beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Go to the giveaway machine. Now, I'm going to remind you guys that anybody is able to win, whether you're a subscriber or not, though I will admit that subscribers have a higher percentage chance of winning That's just how it works. They have 10 times more luck. But we've had people, all kinds of people win. Now, I want to remind you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, hi YouTube, I'm not ignoring you guys, but the way our system works with all the giveaways and things like that, it's all because of, especially because of the Twitch Prime subscriptions, is the big reason why we do our giveaways on Twitch. So come on over to Twitch and watch there, and or at least come over for giveaways. No harm in that. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. There's no way. So we're letting that warm up. Now, if you do win a stream prize, what you're going to do, you're going to type !win in the chat. So !WIN. There's a form that pops up. Make sure to fully complete the form. If the form is not filled out correctly, you will not get your prize, okay? I also want to remind you guys that with this crazy schedule I have coming, I am not planning on shipping stream prizes until September, okay? The reason why is I'm going to be out of the country for half of the month. I'm going to be on the road for more days this month, or over this next 6 weeks, than I will be at home. My at-home time, we already have the podcast and things like that they're going to be doing. I'm not going to spend time shipping stuff while I should be spending time with my family. So I'm going to be doing that. Everything will get shipped afterwards. I got some hired help coming over, and we'll take care of it once I get back from all the trips. But let's get the party started. First thing we're going to give away here is let's go ahead and do this set one card at a time. Oh, sorry, these aren't one card at a time. So the tech community built up these cards. This is a countdown programmer card, the countdown programmer card. So make sure you remember what you win. Let's find out who is taking this home. 3, 2, 1. Countdown goes to Big Guy 360. Kapow, 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 kapow. Let's actually go ahead and give away a second one of those. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. That's Sticks 999. Now, yes, we ship all around the world. Now, when we get our larger items, for instance, like our painted ships or things that require more than just a stamp, essentially, to ship it, there is a split cost there for shipping, and we'll worry about that when we get there. I have a Arch Alliance. This is from the St. Louis group. They like their hockey there, and they have a heroic EPT card from the Arch Alliance, the St. Louis Flyers. I think that's what they're called. I don't hockey, so but here we go. Who's gonna get one of these? They gave me one for each round today and tomorrow. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Ibdin. You get yourself the St. Louis Flyers card. So we gave away that and that and that. Next, we have Dutch Vander. This comes from the Onyx Squadron in Australia. Thank you so much. Let's find out who gets that. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. That goes to Jangles 11. And for round one, we're going to go ahead and round it out and make it a Wedge Antilles. This is a Star Wars Celebration Wedge Antilles. Who's going to go ahead and get this? 3, 2, 1. Roll it. That is great, Aku. Congratulations. Remember, !win in the chat. Fill out the links there. Get your swag. Now, as we're hanging out here, I want to remind you guys that District Foundry is the sponsor of our giveaways. Use coupon code GenCon19. Now, while we're waiting here, I want to talk about some of our goals over the next month and a half that we got of all these streams that are happening. Obviously, none of this ticks without you guys, without your support, because obviously all this costs money, and I do it with your guys' support. Different ways you guys can support us is through your Prime subscription. Super easy to do. If you have Amazon Prime and you haven't connected your Twitch to it, it's super easy. Write !Prime in the chat. I made a video. It's about 3 minutes. It's super easy. If you don't have Amazon Prime, but like your grandma does, okay, use hers. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. All you got to do is, if you have somebody's Amazon login, you connect your Twitch account to it, and you get every 30 days you can press the button. Now, you do have to press it every 30 days in order to work up those tier badges. but you're able to click it every 30 days. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. If you want to be part of our largest groups of supporters, you can go ahead and join our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Gold Squadron. That is the biggest group of supporters and really the ones that make the biggest difference for us. We send out swag every quarter. This last month, we just shipped out a bunch of stuff, all kinds of stuff. We had like clear acrylic cards. I actually have some of them with me right now. I can show off. Get out of the box. This was for the last one. There we go. Boom. Now what we're going to be doing later on, not right now, we're actually going to do some patron exclusive giveaways later. We always do that for people who do become a part of it, and we're going to be doing some new patron giveaways for people who didn't get an opportunity to get last quarter swag. We give those away as just like, hey, thanks for joining on. Here's some extra stuff for you. So we're going to wait around for round 2. Now, this process might take a little bit longer than usual. Now, the time is gone. Time is out. But we are using paper match slips. There's no electronic turn-in. So, Now, the one thing I do want to note is I just noticed that on the last shipment of swag, I made a mistake. On the Trade Federation drones. All right. So you're like, oh, yeah, 2 attack. Oh, yeah, 3 hull. Look at that. Bonus agility, 3 agility. I screwed that up, guys. I'm going to be taking care of you guys. I'm going to be replacing all of these. It hurts my wallet a little bit, but we're gonna get them replaced in the next shipment. Everybody who's still a patron will get the updated ones. I felt like an idiot because we just discovered this yesterday. So, but we'll take care of you guys. We'll make sure we do it right. It happens. So I have a few minutes here. Hopefully, be able to grab some food. But matches are still going on. We're gonna go ahead and put a 10-minute wait time from now until the next round, and as the time goes up, we'll add 5 minutes at a time. Let's go ahead and do that. Reality Lemon, send me the messed up ones. I know the art's beautiful. I feel bad that it's not usable because it has wrong numbers on it. Rain go fat, that's a good idea. So let's go ahead and update this wait time. That is a lie. That is not the time. So 12. We're going to call it 12:15. Noon is PM. We should be good. Thank you, K-Fool. 97. And True Braca, I did see your message. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that in the middle of our transition here. I will be back.